Absolutely, Pacatros, right? Mine for that fucking sand. Yeah, exactly, Bartman. Exactly. I mean, it's important. It is important. Well, I told you guys, like, what? How long ago was it now? Was it about 3 weeks ago? When I was digging in real life sand to put it into sandbags to protect my home from flooding. So these skills are definitely relevant. They are relevant, you know. I was using the shovel in real life to fill sandbags up to make sure my home wasn't going to get flooded. So this shit's relevant. It is so fucking relevant. Yeah. The relevancy is unbelievable. It worked. Does it still hold up? To be honest, Davey, the rest of those ones are shit, in my opinion. 7 Days to Die blows every single one of them out of the fucking water, man. None of those games, in my opinion, none of those games... Well, you did just say relevant, Davey. And saying, is it relevant, doesn't really say an awful lot. So, you know, that's the justification for my sarcasm. But in my opinion, none of those games have the replayability that this does. None of them. Ark, I played about 300 odd hours of Ark. It was okay, it's a good game. But once you've done it, you've done it. And it gets boring quick. Conan I was sat watching this morning for about 6 or 7 hours. And quite frankly, Conan is basically, if Rust and Ark took their clothes off and ran off into the sunset, in about 9 months you'd expect Conan. In my opinion. Rust I don't think is relevant at all. The only thing about
Rust... A new subscriber, welcome to the party bus.
The only thing about Rust is if you're into PvP. If you're heavy into PvP, then Rust is your game, right? I think Rust is a pile of shit, personally. But I'm not a PvPer. So, if you're into PvP, 7 Days to Die is probably not your thing. Because 7 Days to Die really does not have a really big PvP community. Do you know what I mean? So if you're into your PvP, 7 Days to Die is probably not your thing. If you're into PvE, it absolutely is. ADT, thank you so much for subbing and welcome to the club. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you so fucking much. I appreciate that. I really fucking do. It seemed relevant for survival, right? Thank you very, very much, ADT. I really do appreciate that. It's very, very kind. How matters that basis? What is it you mean there, Orimal? It's 300 meters by 300 meters. 300 by 300 square. If that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what you're asking. But it's 300 by 300. It's not a base rate. It's just a project. It's just a build that we're doing. But this has way more relevance, as you put it, than any of those other games, in my personal opinion. But everyone will have a different take on that. There are people in the stream that have played thousands of hours of Ark. I could not play Ark for thousands of hours, honestly. There just isn't enough, in my opinion, there isn't enough content in Ark, or enough things to do in Ark. Once you've done it, you've done it. It's a bit meh. You know what I mean? Like, I played Ark, and I played Ark on a server, and once you've tamed all the fucking dinosaurs, you're like, I've tamed all the dinosaurs, I'm kind of done. You know, once you tame them all, you tame them all. There's no point in taming more. There's no point in, like, Ark did an update today, I believe, where it added another 4 dinosaurs. All I would have done if I was still playing Ark now is logged in, tamed the new 4 dinosaurs, and then logged out. And then logged in 2-3 days time to feed them again. And that's all I would do. Because there was nothing to do with them. It's just like, once you've got over the astonishment of all the dinosaurs, and you're like, wow, the dinosaurs, then there's nothing really to the game, in my opinion. It has no substance. In effect, yes, Joey, you can tame swinging bits, because you can tame NPC people. You can knock them out and then break their will by making them walk around in a fucking circle at the stone wheel, and then have them recruited into your tribe. So yeah, you can tame NPCs. So in effect, yes, you can tame the swinging bits. And some of the NPCs are naked. So yeah, you can tame the swinging bits. Yeah, Kenshin, it's getting there, right?
Oh, a follower.
Pretty darn sexual, I'd say. Cheers, Jerry. Yes, Shojimbo. From Lisburn, Northern Ireland, originally. Hey man, how do I turn lumps of clay to only clay without forge or anything? You don't, slave. You have to put it in a forge and smelt it. That's how it turns into clay. Those recipes that you need clay for are forge only recipes. There are no recipes that you need clay for, not lumps of clay for, which is not a forge recipe. They're all forge recipes, man. If you look and you type like forged iron needs clay, but it's a forge recipe, right? It's got to be done in the forge.
Oh,
you can't do it anywhere else.
A follower.
You can't make it anywhere else because you can't get the clay any other way. You can only do it in a forge. Thanks to those follows, by the way. Well, yeah, I guess so, Arma. I guess if the two main console producers teamed up and made one console, it would definitely be the best console. I agree. I can't disagree with that. I'll try not to fall off, Kenshin. I'm trying not to even look at it, to be honest with you. Because it just gives me vertigo. It's fucking crazy. But yeah. This is pyramid construction so far. But we've got a long way to go. This is only about a third of the height. It will be 3 times as tall as this when we finished. It will be 3 times this height when we finished. This is only 1/3 of the way up. I'll try not to, zombie. I'm gonna need to go and grab some tea as well at some point. I'm overheating like a motherfucker after eating all that stew. Yeah, it's not close to fatal yet. So I wouldn't die if I fell off anyway. We did that the other day. We did it yesterday, wasn't it? Where I jumped off. I think it was yesterday. Where I walked off, I should say. Hey, Nushki. A pyramid. Nushki. What are you going to put inside the pyramid? A whole bunch of space. Yeah, right, Jerwa. Red tea increases your wellness and also cools you down. It gives you a cooling effect, Fatal Chaos. Yeah, we're not putting anything special inside ADT. It's just a build for the sake of having a build project and a challenge, right? It's a challenge to try and do it. Like I say, it's 500,000 blocks to build the pyramid. It's about 500,000 blocks, roughly. Which is, like I say, about 12 million iron. 90,000 concrete blocks. Actually, it's more than that because of all the pillars now as well. So it's like 90,000 concrete blocks, 900,000 concrete mix, etc. You know. Well, maybe we'll do shit like that ADT if we can actually get it finished. We're worried about getting it finished first. It is a big build. It's going to take a long time. Yucca's perfectly feasible and surviving on no fatal. There's plenty of it, right? Yeah. Well, this pyramid, of course, will be the Great Kali Pyramid of Arabia. That'll be this main one. The Great Kali As in, you know, the big wrestler. Because he's a big motherfucker. The Great Kali Pyramid of Alabia. Damn, Phil Chaos. You have to sacrifice a sub and bury him in the pyramid. Damn, that's a bit harsh. Now you need to plant something you don't have a hoe. There's so many things I could say to that, Fatal Chaos. You've already gone there. Oh, that was so open to reply. That was so open to reply, Phil. And I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. I'm just saying. I didn't want to go there. Hey, Just Pause. It's a pyramid, Just Pause. Right, Phil? Yeah, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. It wouldn't have been right. You know, it wouldn't have been right. He goes there all the time. Oh, giggity. Giggity. Oh my god, Kenshin. You're in trouble now, I tell you. If we're sacrificing someone for the pyramid tomb, I think it should be Miss Crete. What?
I can leave.
See, I didn't say it.
You repeated it.
It's a bit of the chat. That's what I do, is read the chat.
A follower.
Or to put it another way, it's roughly 500,000 blocks, 12 million iron, and 90,000 concrete rings. Its specific fashion resemble a geometric shape. Yeah, something like that. Thank you for the follow. Zombie. Why you all no? Miss Cree's awesome. Don't y'all get crazy? Yeah, she has a PvP kill on a non-PvP server. You should calm yourself down. Hey, Halls, how you doing? Yeah, I'm only interacting with the viewers exactly, Blackpoint. It's not my fault what they type. You know, I'm just reading it out. We all love you, Miss Green. Just thought I'd make that clear. Before you start PvPing me or something. How you doing, Halls? Been watching you for months on my lunch breaks. I guess it's about time I follow. Damn, fan lad. How you doing, fan lad? You alright? That's not what you say when she's not here, Buck. And that is what I say. Moosey, don't even... Yeah, I'm good, Halls, thank you. Halls, can I suggest, with you being such a prude, that you never stream Conan Exiles? Can I just suggest you never stream that? Hey, Smilly, how you doing?
Oh, a follower.
Lesbianism. Halls, I swear. Seriously? We were talking about it earlier on in the stream, Halls, right? I don't know if you've watched. Have you watched any streams of it yet, Halls?